Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about the 10 baby names that I love but won't be using. So I'm going to start with boy first. Mind you, Lewis didn't agree to any of these. These are just names that I personally love. And that I wish I could have used. First boy name is Bryson. I don't know why. I don't know why. I loved the name Bryson. It was just nice and short, and I think a lot of the names on here are nice and short. But I don't know. I wanted names that I just don't hear, especially like in our area and whatnot. So I just didn't want a name, and that was one of them. I think I heard it off like a TV show or something. I think I did. But yeah, I don't know. I just liked it. I liked Bryson. Yeah. Yeah. um First pick for a girl was Brinley. This would have been Annabella's name like that. Like that. That was the number one name that I had picked for her, and Lewis told me no. Yeah. To Lewis, it sounded very southern, and unfortunately, his family is Cuban, and they couldn't have pronounced her name. So, that's why we didn't use the name Brinley, but I absolutely loved it. I got it from this little girl who goes to school with Josh and Noah, and you know, there's just a lot of times where you hear somebody's name and they make you like not want to use that name. This was the opposite way around. Like, this little girl was adorable. She made this name that it was like, oh my god, like, how freaking adorable. So that's how I felt about the name. Wish I could have used that name. There's no changing it now because we love the name Annabella, but that would have been our first pick for a girl, or my first pick for a girl. Pick number 2 for a boy would have been Charlie. I have always loved the name Charlie. My mom, I don't know, my family has this obsession over the name Charlie. We name a lot of things Charlie. Yeah, I don't know. But I just love the name Charlie. I don't like the name Charles, but Charlie was just the cutest little thing. I don't know. I see this little tiny boy with like squishy little cheeks named Charlie. I would have named my son Charlie. Pick number 2 for a girl would have been Victoria. And originally, let me explain. My mom originally wanted to name me Victoria, and my dad just didn't like it. And ever since I was a little girl and I played with Barbies, I had this one Barbie. She had like red hair. I don't know why I picture red hair, but this little girl, this little Barbie doll that I had red curly hair like I do, and I named her Victoria. And for the longest time, my daughter's name would be Victoria. The only reason why the name Victoria didn't make the cut was because we have a family member with the name Tori. Victoria is not like her first name, but it's her middle name, and she uses the name Tori. And unfortunately, that's where the name Tori comes from. So Lewis said no. Number 3 for a boy would have been Hunter. I loved the name Hunter. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I just loved it. I don't know. I know a lot of these names sound very like southern, but I like southern, so yeah. Number 3 for a girl would have been Shuri, And actually, I am using this name, but I'm using it as her middle name, because she will have Annabella Shuri. Shuri is my middle name, and I would have made that her first name. Shuri is my middle name, and I would have loved that to be her first name. Lewis said no. Duh. This is why I'm making this video. It's just to irritate him. Obviously Lewis said no, but it will be her middle name, but I would have loved it for it to be her first name. It's beautiful, it's French, I just loved it, and I really wanted to pass it down as first name, but middle name works. Boy name number 4 would have been Carson. I don't know where I got these names from. No, I didn't look on the internet. I literally just popped names in my head and was like, hey, that would work. I liked Carson. Lewis didn't like it because a car. Whatever. So yeah. Girl name number 4 would have been Sophie. I absolutely loved the name Sophie. If Sebastian was a girl, that would have been her name, Sophie, because I was totally obsessed with it 3 years ago, and I love it. Unfortunately, my brother named his cat Sophie, and yeah, no good. Boy name number 5, I wanted to use Cash. It's kind of funny that it's on my shirt. But yeah, I wanted to use the name Cash. I just loved it. I really, really loved it, and I was obsessed with it for a good 2 to 3 weeks. No joke. I tried my hardest to get Lewis to say okay to that, but he said no. He said no. I don't know why. He kept thinking about money. Wonder why. Maybe it would have been good luck for our son, but thankfully for Lewis, we're having a girl. Girl name number 5 would have been Scarlet. I loved the name Scarlet. Yes, I kind of thought about Charlotte's Web. I don't know why when I think of Scarlet, I think of Charlotte's Web. I don't know why. But I just loved it. I think of I don't know. I think of stars and I don't know. I just loved it. It just sounded meaningful. It sounded kind of like fairy tale. I don't know. But Scarlet, I had loved. Yes, I know all those names were a little southern and short. I liked the fact that they were short. I really wanted a short name, but that'll do. Any of you guys use those names, please let me know and show me a picture of your baby so I could just be happy that somebody used the name. I loved them. I loved them. If I had more children, I'd probably use some of those names there, but I'm not. No, I'm kidding. I'm good. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.